Alright, so it's finally time for me to leave St. Martin. It's what, April 8th? And I finally have all my parts as of a few days ago. Installation will have to wait till later, but I'm headed out to the Virgin Islands. I'm flying out of St. Thomas at the end of the month, last week of April, to go back to the States to watch our daughter Braelyn graduate grad school, and then Beth will actually be coming back to the boat with me finally. So I'll have my first mate back. She's been gone since January, helping our son Braxton with his recovery from his surgery he had, and things are doing pretty well for him finally. So it's time for her to come back. But anyway, it's, what is it? It's almost like 9:30 maybe. I'm planning on leaving here 10 p.m. and it's about an 18-hour sail from St. Martin to I'm going to St. John, probably Francis Bay. And this will be my first, I guess, true solo sail. I've been sailing single-handed for quite some time, since January, but I've always had buddy boats with me, and my last buddy boat left me I guess about a month ago while I've been here in St. Martin. So anyway, this will be actually my longest sail by myself, soloing and single-handing also. 18 hours, about 100 miles, and but not expecting any issues. I've sailed at night twice, 2 or 3 times already while I've been single-handing, so I'm not concerned about that. But there's a little bit of squalls out there, so I'm going to start out reefed, and once I get out there, we'll see how it goes. The winds are supposed to be decent. I think towards the end of the trip it starts getting a little strong into the 20s, low 20s, but we'll see how that goes. But anyway, it should be a good sail until daylight, and then the winds start increasing to like 18 to 20, I think. The seas look good, 4 to 6 feet, 6 feet by the end of the trip. But anyway, shouldn't be, it's definitely nothing we haven't sailed in before, and the boat should be able to handle it no problem, and so should I. So I'll show you stuff as I see stuff. Bye. Alright, I'm underway. There's no wind yet, or very little wind. I've got the sails up, but I'm motor sailing. I'll probably have to motor for 2 or 3 hours before the wind fills in or catches up to me, which is as expected so far. Departure was pretty easy. Anchor, pulling the anchor, no problem. There's only a couple of boats in the anchorage that were in front of me, so which showed up fine on radar. And right now, nothing on radar, and the seas are fine, and almost no wind. So underway. Got what, 17 hours to go. Hopefully should be very uneventful. Anyway, I'll update you if there's something to update you about. Alright, I made it through the night. Sun's coming up. Wind's definitely increased. The sea state has increased. I guess about 2:30 I had a squall, which was fine. I saw it coming on the radar, so I was reefed. But the winds and the sea really haven't calmed down since then. I'm still reefed pretty heavily, and we're doing 7.5 knots with 20 knots of wind. Making the right time about halfway. Boat's doing good. Autopilot crapped down on me a few times, so that's not great. Ended up heaving to well. I didn't need to go downstairs to relieve myself, and did not trust the autopilot. So with the E2 work, do that and get back underway. Anyway, here's the C-stage. Incredibly comfortable, but not awful either. So it's about what I expected. It's supposed to be a sporty and spicy sail. There's the autopilot. Alright, let me get that figured out. Looks like I got a squall I'm getting ready to go into. And I think I see land. Yeah, there it is. Right there. Well, way faster than planned, which is good. I should be at St. John and Francis Bay by around 1 o'clock. It's expected to freak. It's been 2 hours now. It's been pretty windy. Well, not too windy. 20 knots, gusting to 23. I saw 125. So, keeping the motor speed up. We're getting 7 knots. Mid 7s most of the, or for several hours anyway. Let's see. That squall doesn't look too bad yet. Let's see what happens when I get closer. Alright, land ho. Approaching the Virgin Islands. I've got, what is it, almost 10. Got be at Francis Bay around 1:30. Wind and seas have calmed down a bit. It's behind us. Not on a run or a broad reach, but a little bit behind the beam. And what do we got? 16, 17 knots of wind. And we slowed down to about 6.5 to 7 knots of boat speed. So, still making decent time. But, I'll be in plenty of time before the sun sets. I calculate everything based on 5.5 knots, and I've crushed that. So I think my average has probably been 6.5 knots. I gotta look at the trip computer. But actually, I'm slowing down now, so it'll probably be somewhere around 6 knots average. But anyway, I chopped off what, 2 hours off the trip, I think. Not there yet, but we'll see. Like Virgin Islands, I never did get hit by that squall. Looks like we got some rain in the area though. We'll probably get hit with something eventually. But I'm about what, 2 hours out still. These are just the outer islands. St. John. Well, it's not that one, but it's back there. It's behind that and around the corner. Alright, got a little bit of rain. Nothing major. Actually, I wish it would rain a little bit harder to rinse the boat. Looks like that guy is having a bad day. But I had a rip in my main. That guy's got a big one. It's like the clue ripped out or something. Alright, here's Francis Bay. Right through that little gap. One of our buddy boats, Alaya, is in this bay. And I think they also have food trucks on the beach at this bay. So, and it's also pretty protected for the wind that's coming if I stay here. Alright, made it onto the mooring ball. Has a long painter on it, so it was easy to get. It's pretty windy, so when I came up to it, it started blowing me off the ball. But since the painter was long enough, I was able to grab it and get it on my first try, so that was good. And then, let's see, this is the bay, Francis Bay. Up there, I don't know if it's that one or that bay. There's food trucks, so I may go get a hamburger or something later, or maybe tomorrow. Anyway, that boat right there, that's Bob and Debbie. Buddy boated with them all through Puerto Rico and through some of the Virgin Islands. So it's nice that they're here. Get to hang out with some friends. I've got Bon Vivant. They're in the next bay over. We've buddy-buddied with them as well, all through the Virgin Islands and part of the Caribbean. But haven't seen them since St. Bart's. I think they left me at Antigua or Barbuda. Yeah, one of those islands. Anyway, so I'm not by myself anymore. I got some friends to hang out with. I'm tired. It's been a long day. I was up at well, I left last night at 10 p.m. and I just got here. It's 1:30. So was that 15 and a half hours? But I sailed almost all of it. Sailed 12 out of the 15 and a half hours, so that's pretty good. So anyway, I'm gonna get cleaned up, probably take a shower, eat some food, and go to sleep. Talk to you later. Oh, a couple of casualties. Not really casualties, but you know, healed over, stuff falls. So all of that was up there, which is just clothes and a yoga mat and some tissues and stuff. Nothing big. These pillows, I put pillowcases on the back so they don't Velcro, but nothing fell out, they just came down. All that mess just came out of the shower. It's just dirty laundry and some baskets. So not too bad. Let's see what we got here. This stuff I already put on the floor before I left. I figure if it's already down, it can't fall down. And looks like everything else survived. So nothing major, just little things. Alright, shower time, food time, nap time. Coming into St. Thomas, Charlotte, Amelie. Been here before, but need to get my passport renewed this year. And while I'm here, I might as well do it because it's way faster in a U.S. territory than it is in other countries. So the next likely spot would be Grenada, but potentially it would take up to 11 weeks. And I don't want to be stuck in Grenada that long. So I'm actually flying back to the States, and I don't need a passport to fly in and out of the Virgin Islands. So I'm going to do all my paperwork and drop it off here in St. Thomas, and while I'm in the States for a couple of weeks, all that can be processing. So hopefully it'll be here waiting on me when I get back to the boat. So anyway, I did a motor sail today. Light winds. It's actually picked up right now, but anyway, not too bad. Beautiful day. And Marley is here. I'll be seeing Marley. We cruised with them in the very beginning when we started sailing, way back in Miami. That's when we met up with them, and we cruised all through the Bahamas with them in Remedy. And I think Remedy is on their way as well. They're in Puerto Rico and should be in the Virgin Islands in a couple of days maybe. So kind of a reunion of some close friends from about a year ago. Anyway, I'll show you stuff when I see stuff. Look who I found. I found Marley.
Slow down there, Speeder.
What's up, guys?
What's going on?
We missed you.
Yeah. Long time no see.
I know, yay. That's a pretty wide open spot.
Yeah, I'm going right over there. See you in a minute.
Good.
Big day for St. Thomas. We've got 2 cruise ships in the harbor. I thought those guys were big, but then look at that guy coming in. That was massive. Curious to see this parked. I think they can fit. Yeah, he's probably coming in right behind those 2. But wow, that is a big ship. I don't know what cruise line it is yet. Wait till it turns sideways. But we got a Disney in the front and a Norwegian behind it, and then this massive thing. Pretty cool. Big day for St. Thomas. Alright, so it just finished pulling in. So size comparison, it's quite a bit bigger than the other ones. Holds over 5,000 passenger and like 1,600 crew. It's massive. Love a cruise. Cruises are fun. I'd still go on another one. I don't know if I'd get off the ship though. So I can do all that. That's what I'm doing right now. But what they got on board there, I don't have on board here, so I wouldn't get off. Alright, leaving St. Thomas, going back to St. John. Got my actually one buddy boat today, Remedy. Have been cruising with them since Miami. When we first left, first cruising season ever, we cruised with them all through the Bahamas and whatnot. So it's been about a year since I've seen them, which is great because they're great people, lots of fun to hang out with and cruise with. Marley is also with us. They're going to be about an hour or two behind us maybe, or even more, but they'll catch up with us in St. John. So we got half of the original fleet back together again from our first cruising season, so pretty excited about that. Anyway, I'll show you stuff when I see stuff. That's a lot of stuff right there. And there goes Happy Place. Hitching a ride on Bon Vivant's boat today. We're going into Cruise Bay, into town for groceries and stuff. I'm just tagging along just to check out the town. But my buddy Marshall, and Ann's up there doing her job. So that's Maho Bay over there, and there's Remedy. Be hanging out with Remedy probably later today or tonight. Alright, we're in Cruise Bay. Go check out the town. Cool little place. Look, we got a dolphin swimming around the anchorage. Haven't seen dolphins in a very long time. He's swimming around that other boat with a dog on it. Well, he's going away. There's two dolphins swimming around. Over by Sea Squirrel. Let's come over here by Happy Place. Alright, I left Francis Bay, coming into Red Hook up here. This is where I'm leaving the boat for a couple of weeks while I fly back to the States. Been sailing today. It's a pure downwind run. It's been pretty decent. Been doing about 5.5 knots since I put the head sail out and turned off the motor. So pretty good. It's getting a little rolly now that I'm getting in towards land. But I'll shut off the motor here. We're pulling the sails and start motoring here in a second. But Bob and Debbie were behind me. They're in front now. They had motored. They're going to meet me here on Alaya. But we'll see what Red Hook has to offer. See ya. Alright. Just got on my mooring ball in Red Hook. Got 2 lines on it. One short one, one long one for the backup. A little exposed, but it is what it is. So I'll be leaving the boat for, I guess, 2.5 weeks. I fly out of St. Thomas, the international airport here, Tuesday, and I think today is Sunday. Yeah. Got a day and a half basically to get packed and get the boat settled, and ready to leave for a little bit. Looking forward to seeing Beth and family too. So Braylon, Braxton, and Joey's actually coming to see me. He's driving in next Friday for a day visit. So, long drive for a day, but I'm very happy he's going to do it for me. So, anyway, see you guys. All right, here comes a seahorse. Hadn't seen that before. That is a horse swimming in the anchorage. The purpose of this is, but I've never seen it. There's a guy with him. I thought I heard the horse making noise before earlier, and it was actually a different one. I didn't notice it was a horse. I thought it was the waves hitting the hull or something. It's an odd noise, but no, that's a horse. Swimming in the water, doing laps. I guess they're exercising them. I don't know. They came out from over there, that two-story yellow building with the green roof. Strange things we see. Yeah, I guess it's exercise or therapy or something.